y'all. Just wanted to kind of do a different kind of thought process. Just want to do a quick thoughts on the G5 Plus. This is actually a gift from my mom. Bought it for her birthday. So just happened to see, I went to Best Buy the other day. I couldn't find it over there because they didn't have any in stock. So, and I apologize for the noise in the background. I really wanted to shoot this video. Before last night, but I didn't have any time, so I just figured I'd just go ahead and shoot this on my break here while I had time to do some video shooting and things like that. But so I actually just took this out of the box last night, and honestly, I'm actually really impressed with it. So I just got a chance to play with it a little bit. I guess I would say, shorthand, my thoughts on this is that this phone is a winner. So if you look at it here, you got the price tag of $220 on this thing. 220 bucks. Even though it's USB, micro USB, it's not USB-C. You still have the headphone jack down here at the bottom. You've got a fingerprint sensor. You've got a 12 megapixel rear camera. You also have a front firing speaker on this thing. And then you have a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Altogether, you do have a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. So this battery is not going to be like the Moto Z Play, where you've got the 3,500 milliamp hour battery, which will get you like 2 days. You probably get maybe a day and a half. It's still rocking with the Snapdragon 625 on this. But ultimately, for the whole package, what you're getting, I mean, it's got a 5.2 inch display. It's not 5.5, it's 5.2. The colors on the screen here, you wouldn't really be able to see it, because I know I still got the stickers on and everything. Even though I took it out of the box, I want my mom to still have her own unwrapping experience, so I'm not going to bother taking the stickers off. But I did get to look at the screen. The display itself does look pretty nice. I think the colors are a little bit more natural. I would say it might be kind of washed out a little bit, but honestly, it's okay. Looking at it here, I'd have to actually really have it next to other phones to really compare. But everything works well. Like the fingerprint sensor works really fast. I know you really can't see it. It's daylight here. What else? The performance is really good. And then also, you have the Moto Suite apps. You don't have the full Moto Suite apps like you have on the Z line and the X line, because you don't have the Moto Voice feature. However, you can download, I guess, get the Google Assistant. Let me see if it's already included. When I hold down the button, it doesn't seem to show up. So I guess the Google Assistant may not be featured on this. I may be wrong. I need more time to look at it, because I held down the home button and the Google Assistant didn't pop up. But either way, yeah, just looking at it, you've got the Moto Active display on this thing. So if your screen is unlocked, or if your screen is locked, you can just take a quick glance and it'll show you your notifications, which I think, in my opinion, Active Display is one of the best lock screen features, because I know everybody else is doing the always on display, and the Pixel's doing the display where it flashes your notifications on you temporarily anytime you get something in. But I think this is the best implemented way with what Motorola's been doing since the Moto X. And you also have the karate chop thing to turn on the light, and that's always a good look. Then you have the twist to launch the camera. If you can see that here, you can't, but but that's always cool. So they have those little shortcuts built into this phone, and this phone is really thin. And as far as those leaks were saying, they were saying that this phone is like all metal, but as far as I can tell, I think it's plastic, or it might just be, at least around the edges, around the actual bezel, around the sides of the phone. Even though this camera won't focus, it actually looks, the sides are metal, but the back itself here is, I think it just might be what the G5 did, where they had the coating over it or so. But it doesn't seem like it's all metal like I thought it would be. But either way, I do really like this build quality. It feels really good in the hands. there's not much more I can say about this device. I mean, it is a really solid device for 220 bucks. This is definitely worth having. So, and Snapdragon 625 performance-wise, I was just kind of zipping through a few apps. I didn't sign into my Google account or anything, but some of the apps that are there, I was just kind of going through them back and forth. I didn't really notice any lag switching between screens and stuff. So performance is not an issue, considering I've got the Moto Z Play. The Moto Z Play is pretty smooth. So I would say this is definitely a phone worth considering. I mean, it's a mid-range device, but if your budget is sub 300, south of 300, this is a phone you want to check out. So don't sleep on the Moto G. As a matter of fact, I'm upgrading my mom from the Moto G 3rd generation she had to this. So she's probably going to be using this for the next like 2 years. So keep that in mind. If she's been using that other one and she loved it, she's gonna love this. So stay tuned. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review because this is her phone, it's not mine. Because I'm gonna give this to her. But if she does allow me to do any reviews or anything like that, you will see more content on that on my channel here. But I just wanted to do a quick impressions, quick thought process on what you're getting for 220 bucks. The value is packed in this phone, and Motorola's been doing a great, excellent job of just delivering straight value in their devices. So this is another one on the winners list. So stay tuned to the channel and comment, just like you normally do, just comment down below, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Take care.